Hi guys, welcome again to Caribbean Charm. Today we'll be discussing my chickens and what I've been doing with them so far. Have I been enjoying them? Am I still in that honeymoon stage? Or have I come across some things that I didn't expect? And is it dampering my joy in keeping the chickens? So come with me guys as I tell you all about my experience with having these chickens, and hopefully if you're looking to get into having a backyard chicken, that this will prove helpful to you. Come on. So let me just tell you why I got into these chickens, guys. I've been wanting these chickens for years now because my husband and I, we've been trying to live frugally because we had some goals in mind. And of course, we had to save for those goals. And so I was thinking having chickens would help me with doing just that, where I would have been able to produce eggs for my home, and the extra I would be able to sell to friends and family members. Why are you picking me? um, so that it would have helped offset the cost of the feed. And so, getting eggs at a relatively low cost and organic eggs at that, really wanted to be able to feed healthy food to my family to maintain our well-being. So, guys, after many years of um, deliberating whether to get these chickens, there were many hurdles that held us back. One of those hurdles were the scent, if they would really make the yard smell bad, and that it would be offensive to my neighbors. And also, we were concerned about the noise levels because we do hear at a distance some roosters, and we were wondering that if we had chickens nearby, if they were noisy, if the neighbors would be complaining. So basically, neighbors were a very big contributing factor to whether we got the chickens or not. So after many years of pleading and research and showing that research to uh, my beautiful husband, and he finally came around to the idea. As you can see, finally was able to obtain my chickens. So I chose a variety called the Black Jersey Giant, mainly because it is said to be a docile bird and it does well with children. And I wanted to use the opportunity to teach my daughter, even though she's 3 years old, a bit of responsibility, that she could feed it, give it water, and she can watch mommy clean up the excrements on the inside. um, so I wanted a bird that would allow me to do that, to be able to be comfortable with them around my little girl. And I'm telling you guys, this Black Jersey Giant is an amazing bird. It's totally quiet. Um, they make noise only on the morning when I come down and I open the door to greet me. They'll be like, "Oh, mommy, mommy, mommy." So that's the only time they make noise, really. And they really are gentle. They like to snuggle. And there are a lot of things that I'm learning along the way that I'm hoping that I could share with you. And if you're looking into to getting into keeping a backyard chicken, why I would definitely recommend the Black Jersey Giant. So guys, one thing I've learned so far is that you have to create entertainment for your chickens, especially when they're enclosed in a pen like this. They do get bored, and so you have to find creative ways to keep them entertained. They're quite smart creatures. So what I do is, within my means, I forage for fruits, as you would have seen in the onset. I forage for fruits uh, at my neighbor's trees because I don't have any fruit trees in my yard, but there are many fruit trees in the neighborhood. And so I forage for fruits around the trees that are in season for the fruits so far for the birds, because I've had them now going on 3 months. So is it 3 months? I think it's 2 months. So what I've done is I've taken an extra piece of wire and I have yes, it's bent. I take it and I screw my fruits through. I screw my fruits through and create a fruit swing for my birds, and they love it. It not only entertains them, but it also gives them the much needed nutrients that they need. And it's important because I'll take, for instance, my experience with these birds. When I got them, they were looking beautiful, they were looking healthy, and I was observing them every day. I was so mesmerized by them. I was observing them every day. And I noticed one day that one of the droppings of one of the birds had blood in it. So I was alarmed. Is my chicken sick? So I called the store that sells feed, and I asked the sales rep, if I'm seeing blood in the stool, what does that mean? And she said, well, that's the early sign of coccidiosis in your chicken. And I asked, is that deadly? She said, very much so. So you need to come in and get them some antibiotics and begin to treat them right away. So I had to do that with my chickens for 7 days, and then I gave them a rest for 3 weeks, and then I treated them once again because I found that the stool was a bit runny still. So I treated them again for another 7 days, and they're doing fine. So it's important that you're observing your chickens. If you want to get in them, observe them, keep them entertained, and also feed them whole foods if you want to get healthy eggs. This is also some table scraps. This is just a spoiled piece of strawberry that I'm gonna slither on here. And you guys, you will see they're practically going to fight over this. Let's bring along these guys so they can see you guys. Okay, so she took the whole thing. So you guys see, they love. This is Aaliyah, guys. They all have their own personalities. Aaliyah, she's on the top of the pecking order. She is the bully. She loves to hoard food. And poor Chicoletta on the side there. Chicoletta, she has to wait until Aaliyah's had her fill in order to try to attempt picking at this food swing. And we have right here Miss Vanessa. They all love a little cuddle, especially when I do their tails. They love that. Oh, you love that, don't you? So with these chickens, guys, I've learned so much. I am enjoying it, and I will encourage anyone who wants to, that it's not really time consuming. I would say though that if you want to maintain the scent, that you will have to clean your chicken quite regularly. Here you go. Here, baby. You can take the strawberry scraps. You will have to maintain cleaning your pen regularly. In my case, sometimes it's twice a day, and that helps to keep the scent down tremendously. Now, one thing I've learned so far that I did not know is the amount of poop a chicken does. It is insane. that these little things could poop so much, morning and night. Guys, I have to come out and clean up behind these guys. If you're looking to get into chickens, that's the truth. These things are poop machines. Now, if you're like me and you're letting your chickens out to roam a little, this is what your chicken does. They eat your plants to death. Don't eat my chickens, my plants, please. Vanessa, thank you. Go back inside. I got you some fruit. Eat inside there. Don't eat my plant. So, as you can see, all this true that marks my bird vine that I planted. Some some cucumbers that I have coming up here. Trying to hide from them because the chickens keep eating my precious leaves. So that's it for today, guys. Not much. Just showing you how my chickens been going so far, the different things that I do for them on the morning, and basically the same thing in the evening, minus the fruit swing. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Until the next time, take care. Bye.